The first interesting thing is the link between Gramsci and the Frankfurt School. And they had no direct links, but they did have a couple of friends in common. One was George Lukács, who was a Hungarian thinker. He had been the Minister of Culture in the short-lived Bela Kun government in 1919. One of the few places in Western Europe or Central Europe, if you want to say Hungary is in Central Europe, where there's a Soviet that is created outside of the Soviet Union, is in Hungary in 1919. It lasts 133 days because they went really fast, really hard. George Lukács, as the minister, the Commissar for Culture, for example, introduced the teaching of sex to young children as another way to break up the family, and he says that very clearly. And he was a friend of Gramsci's, and there was another figure, Claire Zetkin, who had met Gramsci in Moscow when Gramsci spent some time in Moscow attending the Comintern, and then she became one of the instigators of the Frankfurt School. She was one of the ideological thinkers, and her son was, I believe his name was Max Zetkin, was at the meeting in Thuringia. So there's some links that way, but the explanation is pretty much the same. Gramsci calls it the hegemonic narrative. Horkheimer and the Frankfurt School believe in a superstructure, but in both, reality doesn't really exist. The reality is what we make of it. If we change this superstructure, if we change this worldview, we change reality, and they don't believe that human nature is fixed.